Cup semi-finals in Stamford Bridge. Antonio Conte visiting the bridge, this time not for Chelsea manager, but he's leading one of our greatest rivalry in the competition, Tottenham Hotspurs. No Messi on Wednesday night. Now this is going to be the 8th game in this competition against Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspurs. Chelsea have managed to win 4 of these, but hey, Tottenham have never won any match in this competition in Stamford Bridge, and it is not going to be this time. Antonio Conte, Chelsea will welcome him alright, but then it wouldn't be the way we wanted it to be. It would have been all glory for Chelsea, and Antonio Conte will not be supported in the bridge. But in his press conference, it's like he respected the time he was in Stamford Bridge, and he did make mention he needed to see the bridge again and see some few people because his time in Stamford Bridge was great. But right now, he's leading our top rivalry club to the bridge. So we welcome Antonio Conte, but Tottenham Hotspurs is still Tottenham Hotspurs. We are not going to allow them to get a single goal in this competition. It's not going to be an easy task because we know Antonio Conte is the master of back 3 and back 5 when it comes to football game. But hey, Tuchel have twisted it in a way. So we are going to see a beautiful game, attacking game and defensive game from both sides. You know what I'm talking about, because Antonio Conte first came to English Premier League was Chelsea. He tried to use 4 back, but he couldn't. He switched back to his usual 3 back, and it was all glory for him. And right now, Chelsea is playing 3 back. He's coming to meet Chelsea with his 3 back tactics. Expect a lot in this game, but hey, Tottenham have never won in Stamford Bridge for the past 8 games. This is going to be semi-finals tie between both two. And Chelsea have managed to win 3 of the last 4 semi-finals they've met. Which means if history is going to repeat itself, Chelsea will always be the winner. But hey, this is home and away tie. We might be able to win home and go to their home and also win it again or maybe draw it again. I'm not afraid when it comes to Tottenham in Stamford Bridge because they are losers in Stamford Bridge and they are going to remain the same thing. Tottenham are not looking for trophies. They are looking to see where Chelsea will be by the end of the competition. But Antonio Conte taking this side is going to make it a little bit complicated for Chelsea. Because the last time out against Liverpool in their background, they were able to show a beautiful game, a counter-attacking and defensive side game. Which means that Antonio Conte is a big game manager. And that's what he's going to be implementing in Chelsea. Thank God most of our players are back and we can expect a lot from them in this game. Loftus-Cheek is back in training yesterday, and maybe this time round, our midfield will be glory for us because if Loftus-Cheek is back, Tuchel will have the opportunity to use the 3 midfielders, Kante, Jorginho, and Kovacic, so that this midfield will be able to control the game the whole time. Now, both of them are good when it comes to tactical changes, Tuchel and also Conte. The technique is the difference. Antonio Conte loves to attack sometimes 3, maybe sometimes 2 or 1. But he prefers 1 attack when it comes to games of this nature so that they could be able to counter-attack their opponent. But Tuchel don't care. What Tuchel normally do is he will go with the same formation, but you wouldn't know the lineup he's going to use. Antonio Conte knows the in and out of Chelsea, but hey, did he know what Tuchel can do? Maybe Wednesday will show him what Tuchel can do. And this game, no matter how it goes, at the end of the day, Chelsea will come out victorious for the Blues. Now, one thing I want to also remind you guys is Tuchel was able to meet with Lukaku. And the meeting comes out very well for both sides. There wasn't any hey in the meeting. There was all calms and they came out with an agreement. So maybe Lukaku might just be part of this lineup on Wednesday. or maybe the coach will still decide to bench him. But after this meeting, I think an agreement was reached. The coach doesn't have problem with it, but we the fans have issues with it, and the board have issues with it. But hey, they can, this transfer window, general transfer window, he stays, but they can agree, they can talk about summer transfer window. Whatever happened, we support Tuchel and we support the club, because no one is bigger than Chelsea. This is a game that Chelsea will be going in all, because we already have Super League trophy. We want to add another trophy before we compete for the league title and also Champions League. And remember, FA Cup is just by the corner too. There are a lot of trophies that Chelsea can take, and I still keep my words. Chelsea, by the end of this season, should be able to carry 2 or more trophies this season. No matter how it goes, I still expect it, and I stand by my words. If you think otherwise, smash your suggestions in the comments below and we'll get into it. Now, my lineup for this game, Edward Mendy is not there. Even if he's there, he wouldn't be on post for Chelsea. Kepa will stand tall in the goal line, and also Thiago Silva is there. This is very important, even though they will still give some players opportunity to showcase their talent, but it's very important. This semi-finals, if we win this game and we win the game in Tottenham Stadium, we will be qualifying to the finals. So no benching of players. So Thiago Silva, Rudiger and Chalobah will start the back three for Chelsea. Alonso will usually be in the left wing back, because Alonso was favourite when Conte was in the bridge. Alonso was all his options, and he loved Alonso. Even when he was in Inter, he was trying to get him, but then hey, Chelsea didn't allow it to happen because they still know Alonso can offer something. So Alonso will be playing the left wing back. Now, as I said, the Capito himself have no problems, so he will still play our right wing back for the game against Tottenham. And the midfield, as I suggested before, the trio is going to happen for Chelsea this time out. So expect a lot of possession and pressing, because if N'Golo Kante is there in the midfield currently, Chelsea pressing is out marginally. Just that currently we don't use our chance. So Kante, Jorginho and Kovacic is expected to play this game, because our next game is going to be FA Cup. Players who wants to showcase their talent will be featured in that club, in that game. But this one is very important. We are getting near to the trophy and we wouldn't want to jeopardize our chances. Now, the most difficult part, the front three. The front three is always the most difficult part for Chelsea when it comes to selection, because Tuchel can come in with anything. He can come in with a selection that you yourself will be surprised, and at the end of the day, it's going to be glory for Chelsea. And after, don't get me wrong, after getting draw in Stamford Bridge against Liverpool, it's a positive thing Chelsea should take out, because for about how many games now, even Brighton, Everton drawing at home was something that was shaky for Chelsea. But we take something positive against Liverpool, even though it wasn't all glory for we the fans. But hey, this game going into it, I expect Chelsea to win in the Bridge this time round. Our confidence are back and our confidence are here, and it is here to stay. Winning against our greatest rivalry in the Bridge is going to bring the confidence back and winning mentality back to the team. So I'll go for Hakim Ziyech. Then I will also go for Mount. Who again, should I play Kai Havertz or the darling boy, Odoi? Odoi have been doing very well, but hey, he's not scoring. The scoring is always the problem. I won't be surprised if Tuchel bench him in this game. But hey, if he starts, he will be able to get create chances for Chelsea. But I think Odoi will be able to start this game. Then Lukaku up front, if the coach is certain that he would like to start him. But if not, I see Kai Havertz doing his usual movement up front. What are your scoreline? What are your prediction lineup? Put them in the comment section and we'll get into it. Thank you for watching, and if you're new, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, and I'll see you with the post-match reaction.